there guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna Sophia if you're new here, and I post home decor and DIY content every Sunday, but today we're gonna be doing something just a little bit different. I haven't done a room makeover on my channel in so long, and we have been working on this for months. So I'm finally ready to share with you guys our laundry room makeover. It looks so incredible. I have to give a major shout out to my father-in-law and my husband who pretty much, jump-started this whole project, and it turned out literally better than I ever could have imagined. I also want to introduce you to today's sponsor, Squarespace. We'll talk more about Squarespace a little bit later. For now, let's get into our room makeover. Before we get started on the makeover, we have to take a little trip down memory lane and show you guys how this room used to look like. This is definitely the smallest room in our house. It is a point of entry into our garage, so it was just like a catch-all space for disaster. Anytime groceries came in, anytime mail came in, paper towels everywhere. It was just so messy all the time. No matter how many times we reorganized it, it never stayed organized. So that was like the main issue, was the lack of like adequate storage. Even though this whole thing is filled with cabinets, as you can see, it's just like, we don't even know what's in here. So it was just messy and not functional. Also, there was no place to sit down to put on your shoes or to really store your shoes in a way that looked aesthetically pleasing. So it just always collected so much junk and garbage, and it was time for a fresh start. So we pretty much gutted this whole room, with the exception of we left our light fixture and obviously we kept our appliances, but all of these cabinets, everything got ripped out, all new paint, all new flooring, all new everything. And I think it really did increase the value of our property when we will go to sell. And now that everything was like gone and gutted, it was really time now to kind of decide what we wanted the room to look like. My husband and I have rented our whole lives. This is our first house we ever actually bought. So it was so weird having that like freedom to do whatever you want to do. And as you all might know, I just have like a slight obsession with Studio McGee and McGee & Co. decor. So I obviously am balling on a budget. So I decided to go the Target Studio McGee route and see what they had to offer so I could get that look for less. So like anything I do with my life, I'm very much a type A person, and I always make lists for everything so I don't forget. So I knew on my shopping list, I needed to find some sort of like a bench or a stool that the depth was not greater than 15 inches and the length was not greater than 35 inches. So that was actually very challenging. I also needed to find baskets for shoe storage, a coat rack or individual hooks, a washable rug or runner. And then I really wanted like a mirror or maybe like some art that was like very natural feeling and kind of bringing the outside in, and then just other little decor elements like canisters to put detergents and things like that. As I mentioned earlier, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. If you've never heard of Squarespace, they are a user-friendly online platform for starting your very own website. So for me personally, I'm a cardiac nurse, but I'm also a very pregnant mom of an almost 2-year-old with a side hustle here on YouTube as a content creator. So as I'm working on my website, one thing that I absolutely love about Squarespace is that it is mobile friendly, so I can work on it no matter where I am, but also the templates just kind of set you up for success and prompt you to do the next thing that you're trying to do on your website. So when you are ready to get started, go on over to squarespace.com to start your free trial. And then when you're all ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/FiaGarcia to use my coupon code FiaGarcia to save 10% off of your first purchase of a website or a domain. Okay guys, so I quickly wanted to do a little mini haul and show you guys everything that I picked up. Everything either came from IKEA, Target, or Target.com. So everything was really affordable. And the first thing I want to share with you guys is this runner rug. I actually picked this one up at IKEA, which I showed you guys earlier. It was only $24.99. It was the perfect size. And I think I will be able to throw this in my machine. So, like I said, that was like the #1 priority when it came to finding a rug for this area, was because it's a high trafficked area. Like, this goes out to my garage, so I need to make sure whatever is in here I can just throw in the washer if it gets muddy. Also at IKEA, we found this little, actually my husband found it and he loved it, and it was this little indoor outdoor eucalyptus, and it is, this says 6 feet. This isn't 6 feet. But this is $19.99, which is such a good price for a faux plant this size. And then also the pot came from IKEA as well. They didn't have any in stock, so luckily my husband got them to let us just buy this one. So really happy with this. This is going to be perfect to hide an outlet that we couldn't get covered. So you always want to use decor that way and make sure that you are using it almost to disguise things that aren't necessarily the most like aesthetically pleasing. And for Target, I took you guys along with me and we went shopping, and I showed you guys a couple different canisters, some that I really liked, but they just weren't going to fit for our life. So I ended up finding these ones in the kitchen section, and I loved that this was wood because it tied in with the butcher block, but then also I loved the design, and I love that it had a lid so I can put like my Tide Pods, my Downy Pods, everything can go in here and it can sit out and it can look really pretty. And then, so that was the canisters. I think the canisters all together, I got 3. There's a large, medium, small. I bought all 3, and I think that they were all like together less than $50, which isn't too bad. And then I told you guys that I either wanted a mirror or artwork, and I think I'm gonna have like an unpopular opinion here, and I ended up going with artwork. Because we have a mirror in our garage, so I feel like that's usually if I need to check something out, I can just use the one in the garage. So, and I really love this print here. It's a Joshua tree. It was $45 from Target. And I think it just ties in all of the wood elements we have going on in this room, and it gives the space a little bit of warmth because it's definitely a darker wood tone. So I was really happy with that purchase, and it was such a good price. Then, the most challenging thing with this room was finding a bench. I initially thought, oh, we can always put a stool in here, but I have a son and he's almost 2. I'm 9 months pregnant with my daughter, so I think having a bench makes more sense because eventually both of them are gonna need to sit down and do the shoes and all that. So I really wanted to find a bench that would fit, but this room is so small that it was really hard. So I luckily found one at Target, and I'll make sure I link it. It was the perfect dimensions. And then what I also loved was Studio McGee and Threshold designed these baskets to slide perfectly underneath. So it was kind of like, it felt very much like a set. Like you can buy the baskets and the bench, and it was all gonna be under like $160. So not too bad, actually. So I'm thinking what will happen is the bench will go on this wall, and then I think we'll hang the picture above the bench and maybe do like a little pillow or something like that. You guys can tell me what you think in the end. For the features and finishes, if you guys remember, the cabinets before were just a total nightmare. And my father-in-law really convinced us and helped us a lot in deciding to do some custom cabinetry. My husband had never done this before, and we were really intimidated by it actually. And it does take a lot of time, but the end result honestly made such a major impact. When we were planning on doing this initially, we were just gonna call it a day, go to IKEA, buy the Billy bookcases with the doors, but then there was gonna be like a weird gap on either side of our washer and dryer, which we really didn't want, so that is why we went this route. And when you do custom cabinets, what's so nice is you can choose down to every little last thing that you personally want. We went with a birch plywood from Home Depot that was like the base of our cabinet, and my husband asked me about the distance that I needed between each shelf, so I told him it has to be able to fit rolls of paper towels, and I need an area for my mops and my brooms and my vacuum. Those were like my 2 non-negotiables that had to happen with these cabinets. He also added soft close hinges and drawer glides to just make everything so much easier and hopefully keep us a lot more organized. For the doors, he did a shaker style cabinet, and we used pine that we also got from Home Depot, and I will link all of the tutorials that he told me that he followed to kind of guide him into doing this, along with the help of our father-in-law. This isn't like a tutorial on how to make cabinets. That's not really what my channel is about, but I will tell you this, the next time we do this, I will tell you guys how we did it, because it honestly wasn't that bad, and it saved us hundreds of dollars. For the hardware, we ended up going with these 5-inch matte black pools that we also picked up from Home Depot. They're really heavy, really good quality, and they were super easy to install. And now with the custom cabinetry all done, it's just time now to show you guys the butcher block. We ended up picking this one up at Home Depot, and then my husband cut it down to size. However, we ran into one little thing in that it wasn't quite deep enough because our washer and dryer is quite deep. So we ended up having to add a little piece of wood there to the back to make it look like one solid piece. And as for the flooring, I just wanted something that was really light and airy because the room is so small. I even feel like the flooring before was a little dark and made it feel even smaller. And as for the paint color, we went with Smoky White by Behr, and it is Scuff Defense, which is really good in a room like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button because I post home decor and DIY content every single Sunday. And don't forget to check out the link in the description box below where you can find out all of the information you'll need to start your own website using squarespace.com/FiaGarcia. And I hope I see you guys next Sunday.